form. Brooke Buckner will be our first server.
0-2. Point.
Simple hiccup for Alshon to start.
1-0-2.
Buckner and Khlif will open up the scoring. Nice rip
Point.
from Brooke Buckner.
Really,
Set it up to Tita.
really good close there. Playing with that new Agassi paddle.
Yeah, loves it.
Shout out Pickleball, Tennis Balled.
Side out.
Is that where you got your inspiration?
No, but I found a random gentleman on Instagram recently,
0-2-1.
Daryl, who goes by Tennis Bald.
Oh, I saw that.
Point. One, 2-1.
Ooh.
Second
Catherine
serve.
had the sitter she wanted. Playing with,
1-2-2.
I think, new eyewear. I haven't seen. Nice creation for
Point.
Christian Alshon.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Parenteau wear eyewear up until recently.
2-2-2.
Not sure if that would impact your depth perception or not, though.
Everything I've known for folks kind of using eyewear takes a lot of renditions and versions to really understand what
2-2-1.
works for you and really doesn't interfere and just allows you to play comfortably and confidently.
Point.
Really nice two-handed speed up there from Brooke. Had a lot of
3-2-1.
pace, and I think that's why Christian left it, but ultimately kind of rolls in there.
Second serve. Three, 2-2. Side out. Two, 3-1. I'll recall it. 2-3-1.
Nice, great setup,
Point.
drive to close, and he can take one step that equates to 5 of everybody else.
Yeah, truly long like a gazelle, and that drive has a lot of pace. I've been
3-3-1.
on the receiving end of it quite a few times, but it's also the shape, so it makes you volley and hit up on that, just as we pointed out there. And if you're not pitcher perfect with it, you have a man who's ready to put that away in front of you.
4-3-1.
Oh, what a high-level point from both teams, all four there. Really good sustained pressure from Noe and Brooke.
Yeah, that was a great backhand from Brooke to start the initiation.
4-3-2.
Nice.
Yeah, rather than volley reset, just do volley rip if you got it like Brooke.
3-4-1.
Her contact is so clean on that forehand. Right to the corner, sneaky stuff from Catherine Parenteau. Redirects it out of the air. That's her shot.
3-4-2.
There's one way to direct traffic. Again, it's Parenteau who strikes through the middle for the side out.
4-3-1. Point.
I don't mind it from Brooke. I like that it's really hard to go back behind Christian with the dink because he can earny that really well. I like her bringing some of that pressure and keeping him honest and thinking now that if she ever gets a neutral ball, it could be coming into his chest or his right hip.
6-3-1.
Oh, a little tweener action. Couldn't resist.
Point.
It's still in him.
Timeout receiver.
It was very much a part of him when he first came onto the scene.
He's got much more discipline with it.
For sure.
Like you can see that he's like, I want to do it, I want to do it, and then he finds himself on it. Of course, top 2 in the world in women's doubles, 14 titles there in 2024. Already off to a good start with Waters in 25. What a scramble for her to start this point, too. Fumble in the middle. Anyone's ball, and Parenteau and Alshon add another.
Yeah, that classic inside left foot of the righty on the right. Oh, the bar replay.
Eight, 3-1.
Really nice roll drop there from Catherine. That's probably first or second best in the game. She really can just get that down to your feet in such a controlled manner.
Point. Game point.
Game point quickly. Alshon and Parenteau forcing the issue. Oh, off the tape. Unfortunate bounce for Brooke Buckner, and Alshon and Parenteau will walk away with the first. 11-3. Buckner and Khlif kept it close early, and then Parenteau imposed her will on the match with Alshon. We'll be right back. Game 2 is next. Back in Cape Coral, Florida. And Alshon and Parenteau, the 3 seed, coming together nicely in the first. But Buckner and Khlif had a nice start, and that lead evaporated as Alshon and Parenteau got their momentum. Game 2 starts on the paddle of Catherine Parenteau. Stay patient in those cross-court dink battles, and that's a well-placed shot by Catherine Parenteau. It's subtle too in those moments. Like, how do you dial in where to pinpoint it, when to mix up the pattern? You know.
Point.
Another let cord for Christian Alshon.
2-0-2. Point.
That's the thing with the highest level mixed teams. When you have such a veteran ball maker in Catherine, Christian can take a little bit of those chances that otherwise wouldn't have been so cleanly reset if it comes back. So Catherine bails out some of her elite partners once in a while from them trying to use their offensive tools.
Brooke Buckner can out-hit the best of them. Lined up and ready for the counter.
Her initial backhand and the reload, you see that's a full body movement. She's just putting everything into it, and you don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Oh, just deep for Parenteau.
Point.
That's been the best source of offense so far from Noe and Brooke is Noe kind of pulling at Catherine, trying to get a ball back that he can be offensive with. And
Heavy drive from Buckner that time, cross court on Parenteau, which set up the finish.
Two, 3-1. Point.
Well, Alshon did get one on game point last game. I think he'll take
Fair
one
is
back
fair.
there.
Yeah.
Fair is fair. And
3-3-1.
the ultimate equalizer.
Point.
No way, Khlif bursting with offense.
4-3-1. Second serve. Four, 3-2.
what a drive.
Nice.
Look at this. I mean, that's insane.
5-3-2.
Wow.
Point.
Elite
Timeout receiver.
footwork and
3-2.
speed of No Way Khlif taking over at the moment. Those two bursting out for 6-6.
6-3-2.
Michael Lloyd and Helena Jansen in the 5th and 6th slot, really important part of the Ranchers going forward.
Point. Seven, 3-2.
Yeah, I think last year would have been fun to watch if you didn't have a couple of injuries late in the season for sure.
Yeah, finishing 4th when your top male was out for half the season was no small feat. And, but yeah, we're coming back. We're coming back. MLP 2025, Orlando. And then we have a home match and hosting Austin in May. So really exciting for the whole league and for the Ranchers.
Point.
Tough goal for Buckner. And the opening.
4-7-1. Point. Five, 7-1.
Wow, Catherine Parenteau sneaks behind. No Way Khlif again.
Timeout receiver.
By Proton,
15
Christian
seconds.
Alshon and Catherine Parenteau appeared
No
to be
timeout.
vulnerable in
No
game 2
timeout.
until they didn't. 3 straight points ahead of this short commercial
Timeout.
break. Also made it to 3
6, 7, 1.
finals together last year. It's no easy feat, including the final in San Clemente against the best of the best. That's a great counter. Brooke Buckner has had that corner lined up the entire match.
Yeah, if I was Brooke there, I'd say that's
6, 7,
disrespectful,
2.
Christian. Like right into my two-hander, out of position. I really like the roll drop hybrid there from Catherine. The drive has not earned them an easy block from Noe.
Much better read that time from No Way on the inside-out attack of Catherine Parenteau. Takes over and earns the side out.
7-6-1. Second serve. 7-6-2.
Similar to what we mentioned with Anna Lee and Ben, the top teams are going to have their eyes set on going to Championship Sunday. Are going to play 4 intense matches today. Anytime you can get out in a clean 2, really, really important for the longevity.
Khlif putting on a clinic for aggressive dinking, working the perimeter and waiting for his moment to strike.
8-6-2.
Here's an update from the draw. Lauren Stratman and Julian Arnold take out Edda Tuionatoa and Ivan Yakovlevich. That is a name pronunciation nightmare for those people like me. 11-2, 12-10 to finish. I think I got it, though.
You did?
Second serve.
The next play from Khlif.
Noe doing a good job of attacking Catherine's body. She's not quite full out sliding and trying to crunch with the two-hander back.
Great patience and perseverance from Brooke Buckner. No points to show for Alshon and Parenteau. Ball back to Buckner and Khlif. Oh boy, Khlif with a stare down, a pop-up cookie given by Christian Alshon.
9-6-1. Second serve.
It's not a normal day until you're on championship court and you can hear Andiamos and Matt Wright's Yaz and way out.
9-6-2.
It's getting competitive.
Alshon and Parenteau avoid game points.
6-9-1.
See what they do with the opportunity to gain some ground here. Alshon opts to drive to the backhand of Khlif.
7-9-1.
Brooke Buckner all over the read, and the counter-attack dish right back down the line.
Yeah, I think if Christian wants to pull, it's not bad. He's been getting better at the combos there, but it's got to be right hip or down the line of Brooke. She's just going to give you a two-hander slap back.
What a play. Khlif took a couple of steps back, gained leverage, and gets the ball back. Alshon and Parenteau will settle for just a point, now being forced to unwind the stack.
Yeah, on that previous play, that was such a good forehand cover there from Noe. When someone's speeding up at you direct, really easy to just sell out and sit backhand, but really good cover there from his right hip.
Too good from Catherine Parenteau, wielding the left side of the court as well, opting not to unwind at that particular point. Off the net again, it goes.
And for those at home, that cross-court pattern between Brooke and Catherine, I can't underestimate how hard it is to roll a roll.
Yes.
When they're some of the best roll dinks in the tour, and rolling a roll is tough because the ball is not going in the right direction for you. You have to kind of basically do 150% of what you'd want. And for those ladies to continue to go back and forth is really just a feat of finesse.
Yeah, it's one of those things you think it's easy, and then it's not. Like, it looks easy on camera. Like, it looks easy.
For sure.
If you're watching it from here, you're like, I can do that. And then to do it consistently at that highest level is not.
Point.
Wow, what a comeback here for Alshon and Parenteau, trailing the entire game, marching back to steal match point.
10-9-2.
Wow, and they'll do it. Christian Alshon and Catherine Parenteau with a heavy drive take this one home, 11-3, 11-9.
Really good battle back there. Noe and Brooke had figured something out. Props to them for bringing the pressure, but Catherine and Christian, they're the 3 seed for a reason.
For a reason. Welcome back to the Veolia Cape Coral Open, presented by Proton. Catherine Parenteau and Christian Alshon, the 3 seed, moving on to the next round of 16 as we welcome you back. A 2-game sweep and a nice comeback there in game 2. Michelle McMahon and Ryan DeWidgeon in the booth. Catherine Parenteau and Christian Alshon courtside. Joining us for more on this one. Catherine, starting with you. Many of these great fans here today in South Florida love to play this sport too, and you guys were in a situation that I'm sure recreationally everyone experiences. Down a little bit there in the second game. You guys forged a comeback, came together. With that in mind, context-wise, what advice would you give in a situation like that and how you guys were able to come together and take it?
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job of communicating and just trusting each other. I mean, they were hitting really good drives. We were having a hard time getting to the line, and they were just driving the ball really well. So we just were talking in between points and just, trusting each other.
And Christian, Ryan here, following on to Michelle's point for all the players at home, now that you've played together several times and made some really deep runs together, what's something that you're continuing to work on and invest in between you and the partnership? Righty on the right.
Yeah, I mean, first, thank you, everyone, for coming out. We really do appreciate it, so thank you. Catherine and I, we played a lot last year, and we had a lot of really good runs. And I mean, just knowing that knowing that we can win every match we play gives us a lot of confidence. So we go into every match knowing we can win it, and I think that's just something I try to think about every match I play.
Well, Christian, on a lighthearted note, I do have your general manager sitting next to me here in terms of Major League Pickleball for the Texas Ranchers, so I get to put you in the hot seat. What's Ryan like as a general manager? The floor is yours.
He's a little hard-headed, but he makes some good decisions, and I mean we're happy to have him. So shout out Ryan.
Some good decisions. I appreciate that. All right, guys, congratulations. Moving on to the next round, and we are going to step aside for just a moment here. When we return, we've got another great matchup coming your way next. Jackie Kawamoto and